A step parenting expert, Chris Burns.
Women's mindset coach and stepmom, Chris Burns.
Welcome to the Step Parent Podcast. Hey, my love, and welcome back to the Step Parent Podcast. If you have been here for a while, it's nice to have you back. And if you are a new listener, welcome. I'm grateful that you're here. Please make sure that you hit follow or subscribe so you can stay up to date with every episode. Today, we're talking about something that every step parent thinks that they're doing right, but most are actually getting wrong, and that is good intentions. Because nobody walks into a step parent role just trying to mess things up. We all lead with really good intentions. We want love, stability, connection, respect. But here's the truth that's going to stretch you today. Good intentions without embodied leadership are a recipe for emotional chaos. So if you're listening right now and you're still thinking, I'm doing everything that I can, Chris, but it still doesn't work out for me, this is harder than I thought it would be, or if you're thinking, why am I trying so much harder than everyone else, then this episode is going to hit you in the gut and leave you more empowered than freaking ever. So let's dive in. So let's slow this down and name something that nobody said when you signed up for the role. Good intentions don't equal good outcomes. You can show up every day with the biggest heart in the room and still you can trigger defensiveness, you can create distance, and you can make the dynamic more complicated. Not because what you did was wrong, but because what you meant doesn't equal how you felt. Intentions live inside of you, and impact lives in the bodies of those around you. So let's go into some real life examples. You step in to help your partner's kids clean the room and they feel controlled. You offer co-parenting ideas that you genuinely feel like are going to work, but then maybe bio mum feels a bit threatened, or you take on all of the cooking, the planning, the pickups, and your partner feels inadequate or like it's your role now. That's the problem with good intentions. They're invisible. But impact, that is loud. And if we don't understand the disconnect, we stay stuck in cycles of overgiving, over-explaining, over-functioning, and slowly resenting everyone in the house. So let's talk about why this hurts so much. People think that step parents want blending or bonding most of the time. What step parents really want is approval, validation, belonging, proof that they matter. Here's the line I need you to almost tattoo on your heart. You can't build real connection from a place of needing to be liked. If you're bending over boundaries to fit someone else's comfort zone or fit in someone else's comfort zone, you're silencing what is actually true for you. If I'm honest, this role breaks you in ways that you don't expect. And most of us don't talk about it, not really. And that is why I've created If I'm Honest, a segment on the Step Parent Podcast where step parents share their stories completely anonymously, completely real. No names, no judgment, just truth, because someone out there needs to know that they are not the only one. Let's talk about why this hurts so much. People think that step parents want blending or bonding, but most of the time what step parents really want is approval, validation, belonging, proof that they matter. And all of that is the human. And all of that can also create a version of neediness or overfunctioning, unspoken resentment, and unrealistic expectations. Here's the line I need you to tattoo on your heart. You can't build connection from a place of needing to be liked. If you're bending your boundaries to fit someone else's comfort zone, if you're silencing what's actually true for fear of being too much, too loud, you're not connecting, you're performing. And approval is always temporary. But authenticity, that's the foundation of real connection. So ask yourself today, am I doing this because it's true to who I am? Or am I doing this because I'm terrified of being rejected? Answer this honestly, and your self-leadership begins. Here's where things really will land. Fixing is doing the emotional labor for others so you feel more secure. Supporting is saying, I'm here, but I get to lead in my own experience. Supporting says, I can hold space for their discomfort without needing to rescue it. Fixing feels like love, but it actually communicates, I don't trust who you are without me. Supporting feels quieter, lighter, and it communicates, I trust your ability to handle your world and I'm here. Let go of being the emotional paramedic. You are a leader, not a rescuer. And this is where we talk about the uncomfortable shift that actually works. Love without leadership creates chaos. Leadership without love creates disconnection. So put them together and you become the strongest person in the family system. Leadership doesn't mean control, it means clarity. Boundaries, emotional regulation, it means that you don't collapse to make others comfortable. It means that you don't carry what isn't yours. It means that you don't try to be the glue because you know that glue always breaks under tension. Repeat this after me. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be aligned. That energy changes the room. So let's now make this actionable. The next time you find yourself reacting or rescuing, I want you to pause and ask, is this mine to carry? Am I helping or managing? Would I be doing this if I wasn't afraid of being judged? What am I making it mean about me if they don't respond the way that I want? And then do this. Put your hand on your chest and just take a really long, slow breath and let the silence exist. Let the discomfort exist. Let the moment of you needing to fix something exist. Don't fix it. Just sit in this leadership. You don't need to be the emotional sponge of the house. What you need to do is have the courage to lead yourself, to tell the truth, to stand in your worth without needing anyone else to see it. Lead yourself first, and the family dynamic will shift from the inside out. If this episode cracks something open for you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to step out of emotional survival and into embodied leadership, DM me the word lead over on Instagram. Let's start shifting together.